all those young men that are up there right now in the top 10.
Kurt Busch will be very happy you called him a young man. And for the lead, engine number 9, Chase Elliott, bringing it around the outside of Ricky Stenhouse. Does he have a little help from Joey Logano and Kurt Busch?
You know, Chase Elliott had fallen back a little bit further than I expected him to at the beginning of this race, but he must have a really good handling car, DW Mike.
All right, 22 laps to go in the second stage. What's that mean, Fantasy Live players? The garage, as we see Chase Elliott makes a big swerve 4 wide below the 78 there, but it's time to go to your garage. I look up, both you guys are on your phone. The question is, who's going to win this stage, the 78 or Chase Elliott, guys?
Well, Martin Truex Jr. looked up, he had 2 lap cars in front of him, and now he has Chase Elliott all over him.
Martin's lead's been about a half a second for the last several laps, even though Chase has been a little bit quicker and coming up on lap traffic. I knew that might be an opportunity for Chase.
Ross Chastain and Bubba Wallace contact and move Martin up the racetrack. Chase is like, all right, that's my shot.
There's a lot going on there. Look at them guys trying
to use that to get to him. Now that he's got to him, he's putting a ton of pressure on Martin.
He's been a tenth or at least half a tenth quicker every lap, so he seems to have a better car and just keep applying that pressure to Martin, and Martin could slip up out of this PJ1.
And the year that this 9 car has had with Chase Elliott, you know they're hungry to get this pass. He's got a shot.
He's working hard, man. See him off of turn 4.
See how he drives straight to the bottom.
Look out deep into the corner.
Left side, yellow.
Slide job. I knew you were going to say it. I loved it. I was waiting.
There it is. Now he's got the lane he wanted. He wanted the outside. Martin Truex Jr. Now he has a decision. Is he going to try to slide job? He does not take that chance. Does not drive in the corner as deep as we saw Chase Elliott.
Wow, yeah. Look at the 41 car driving into the picture. You guys talked about his speed earlier today. He's right into this battle for the lead.
Denny Hamlin hoping he can hang on for a few more laps. 11 to go here in stage 1. They could use a stage win. As he told me a few weeks ago, our team is, quote, allergic to stage points this year. They only have 2 playoff points on the 11 team. So their main focus, holding on to this lead and trying to get some playoff points, Rick.
Might go away right here, though. Here comes Chase Elliott. A great run through turn 1, and now on the inside makes the pass before he gets to the tunnel turn.
And Denny Hamlin just could not hold the bottom of the racetrack on the exit of 1.
And Rick, I asked Alan Gustafson this morning, I said, if you ever thought Chase's first win might come in a road course, he said, honestly, no. But he has gotten so much better. He showed promise early on, but he couldn't put the races together. He's gotten better. Our cars have gotten better. And even this car this weekend, much better than the car we had at Sonoma just a couple of weeks ago, Dave.
Marty, the advice that they're giving Kyle Busch as he makes a little bit of slip right there in the inner loop. And here comes Chase Elliott. He's going to try to get him in the carousel. They told him the 9 would fade back after 4 or 5 laps, but with mistakes, that's not going to happen, Rick.
Not at all. And coming out of the carousel, he was all over the back bumper again. Chase Elliott continues to dog that 18 so hard. Listen into the 18 radio.
Just run your race. Let him push himself so he makes a mistake. There's nothing else coming. By 3.
Challenge for the lead. Here comes Elliott to the inside. The crowd on their feet. They're cheering as Elliott takes the lead at the Glen.
He's lined up on the outside lane in 4th.
Field approaching the Geico restart zone. Kevin Harvick on the high side. Ryan Blaney down low. Harvick jets out front. Chase Elliott on the high side in the 9. Going to try that same line that Kevin Harvick was able to use to get by Blaney. And now Blaney slides in behind the 9 of Elliott. Chase Elliott is going to take the lead away from Kevin Harvick at Bristol.
That entry real low and driving right up to the top of the racetrack was tough. Allowed Chase to get right here in position. It's just not it's hard to pass on the bottom in 3 and 4. It's really impossible. Guys are able to get up underneath each other in 1 and 2, but you don't have that same advantage in 3 and 4 on the bottom. Chase right on his bumper.
A little contact, pushed him up the track just a little bit. Woo. That took that exit away.
Oh, you got a slide job.
A little slider right
all right.
Slider.
What a move. I like it. You know, that's commitment.
Take care of it now.
Brad's having some problems with the drive-off, Jeff, and that's where the 9 car is the strongest. We're going to battle for the lead in a few more laps.
He said, stay ahead on your track bar, meaning, start moving that track bar a little bit sooner and maybe more than you would think you need to. Just trying to stay ahead to keep from hurting those rear tires. But I love this line of Chase Elliott, and he just runs and he turns left, and there is grip down there at that yellow line. Right against that yellow line, there's grip. He's taking advantage of not turning the car, getting into the corner. He just opens that thing up and turns left and gets the left sides on that yellow line.
One great thing about that straight run off is it's great for the tires. It don't really burn the tires off of the car when you're trying to drive straight off the corner. When you're trying to turn off the corner and put the throttle down like the two cars doing, that's a bit harder on that right rear tire. So not only is this a fast line and a competitive line, but it's a good line for the longevity of the car and the tire life.
And look how low he was down the straightaway. He left. He never even thought about going out by Keselowski. He was on the very bottom of the racetrack on the front straightaway to make that pass, Dave.
And it's such a huge pass, seeing him up in front again.
But he can't really pit right now, though, can he, Steve?
No, he can't pit right now. And more importantly for the 4 of Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott in the 9. Look at the left side. Take a screenshot. The leader, 18. Everything's good. Harvick's in by 7 points. About 2 more sets of corners when Chase Elliott passes this 18 right here through the dogleg. He'll become the leader, and Kevin Harvick will be eliminated from the playoffs.
It will change the points as they run. The second that Chase Elliott goes up and takes the lead, which he now is the leader. Watch how it changes. The 78 now, 20 points ahead of 4, Kevin Harvick.